first aid. The video you're about to see, it's a video showing the basic essential kits and its essentials in it. This video was made kind courtesy UC San Diego Health. The link is there. You can access the link and go and watch more videos about the essentials in the basic toolkit. Once they are finished watching the video, it helps to buttress your point and gives credence to what you have been teaching. Isn't it exciting? I know it is, and I know your learners will also be excited to see that. Having done that, why is it so important for us to be teaching learners first aid? Well, there have been so many research buttressing or hammering on the importance of teaching children or learners first aid. Jeff Wicks and Donna Pendergast had an article in 2007 that listed so many important points. I have shared those important points with you. I'll just pick one. Increasing the number of trained bystanders that will be available when there is an emergency. That's when they are playing on the field or they are in the classroom doing an activity. They are playing on the field when an accident happens. Once they have the knowledge, they'll be able to apply it before they call you the teacher, in order for you to call authorities or the appropriate people to come and handle that injury. Again, so many researches have been done in this field. Born et al. In 2013 made this important point that when children learn these first aid, when they go into our communities, as you know, our children, they will happily share it with their parents, their mates, and in no time, people will be interested to get this knowledge about first aid. Once their children can do it, as an adult, they will also want to learn it. Isn't it already exciting? As exciting as it might be, it's also very important. The next video will inform you, the teacher, about some basic recovery skills. You can show this video to your learners, or you can get a good resource person to demonstrate these basic recovery skills, what they call in normal terms the ABC of CPR. Once you are done with the basic toolkit, the importance, you can look at the cardiopulmonary resuscitation or CPR. Here, I'll share a video with you. This video is made possible by the health section of the Harvard Education.
Like before, place the mannequin's chest at your knees, with its head to one side. On a child, place the heel of only one hand in the centre of the chest, just as Ashraf is doing. If you find it too difficult to push using just one arm, you can use two, as you did before with the adult. Whatever you need to do to make sure you compress the chest to the correct depth. Push down at least 1/3 of the depth of the chest. Watch Ashraf to see what this looks like. For a child, the push and breathe part of CPR is the same as for an adult. It's just that a child may need less air to make the chest rise. Take 1 second for each breath. Now, follow along with Ashraf. Push 30 times on the chest.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
And give 2 breaths. "30 compressions.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
And 2 more breaths. Now you know how to do CPR for a child.
Here is an activity for you. In our communities, there are some diseases that come with, in quotes, guy names or nicknames. This activity is letting you prepare a table where you write the disease and the terminology that is being referred in your community. How do they call somebody who has been infected with this disease? Once the person is healed, what term do they use for such people? Is there a reason behind it? This is an interesting activity for you. Once you're able to do that, you can do the same with your learners. They'll be very much interested in doing so. Remember, learners or children are very curious people. Once you're able to go through all the content up to this point, you ask your learners what they have learned so far. Can they point out any misconception about CPR having watched the videos? I'm sure they would. Let me give you one example. You know that when somebody falls down in public, whether from a disease or any other cause, people do not want to help with the mindset that that person might be suffering from something that is contagious. I won't do it. Perhaps they think that it is COVID-19. This is just by the way. But make sure that you clear every misconception about CPR with your learners before they leave the classroom. You can pause and ask them questions to see whether their misconceptions have been cleared. If they raise up their hands to ask you any question, happily answer them. If you don't have enough knowledge about it, be truthful upfront and tell them that you will research on it and give them a feedback in the next class. Once you're able to do that, they will know that any information you give them is correct, because you then will know what you are talking about. Can you explain first aid in your own words? many of these essential tools can you mention that can be found in the first aid kit in terms of the injuries and how they can be treated? Would you be able to provide a chart? How about providing or presenting a concept map linking misconceptions to some of the injuries or diseases in our communities? If you're able to answer the above in a positive way, then you are ready to teach a lesson that involves first aid and CPR. If not, you can play back the video, read wide, and learn from the slides. I'm sure you'll be able to get the concept. Remember, a happy teacher brings forth a happy lesson. These are some references that you can look up, whether on the internet or in various journals and books. Remember, reading wide is key because you are going to be in the classroom as a resource person and as a facilitator. Be prepared and you'll be fine. Thank you for joining the class today. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. Be sure to be with us next week when we present lesson 8. It's sure going to be an exciting lesson. Remember, in this COVID-19 era, always take your nose masks with you. Put them on before you go out. Let's respect the social distancing rules set by government. Wash your hands with soap under running water. If not, use an alcohol-based sanitizer.